Hello everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Now, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. Guess what? Another epic encounter box set. Arena of the Undead Horde. I gotta say, the title of the adventure gives away a little bit of the adventure itself. A bit of a spoiler in the title. Yes, it's an arena. That's what it is. It really is. These are pretty interesting undead. They're I like them. I do like them. For the most part, undead can get kind of boring. It's just a bunch of skeletons, bunch of zombies, blah blah blah. In this case, they managed to find some stuff to make it more interesting. They do have the basic skeletons though at the same time. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. Of course, you get typical map, adventure, etc., etc. What you expect from epic encounters. You expect an epic encounter. God, I did that joke again. Okay, but now let's go on to the minis. Now, if I say too much here about what these guys are and what their purpose is, I'm going to spoil the adventure for you. So, I'll try not to. I will really try not to. Let's start off with, like I did with the Goblin Adventure, I'm going to rank the whole box rather than individual minis. That way, you kind of, it makes more sense that way. It's all intertangled. So, why make a differentiation? Start off with the Iron Skull Skeleton Archers. I'm going to point out there's too many of these in here. It's 6 of them. I don't think this is a bad figure. I don't think you needed 6. It's got nice armor bits and stuff like that, and a really good looking archer. I think you could have stopped at 4 and then just well give us something else. But for whatever reason they didn't. They give us that. I'm always disappointed when it's 6, and because that's just one. That's a couple too many. Because then it's hard to differentiate and make something look different. Now with these being undead though, that's less of an issue. Because being skeletons, what else are you gonna do? You're a skeleton. You got 2 Iron Skull Knights. These guys come with a mace. Obviously, they're a little badder than the average skeleton. They're not unbeatable, but they're a little tougher. And these are pretty good. I like them. I like the armor. I like how they're decorated, and they look a little tougher. Okay, you get 4 Iron Skull Duelists. These are pretty interesting. I like these guys. And 4 is the perfect amount for these. I mean, you can do a little bit of changes of colors and tattered clothes and get plenty out of these. Okay, you get 2 Iron Skull Executioner. This is perfect. You need more. Yeah, I mean, you need more than 1, but you don't need more than 2. Again, say too much, it's going to be a spoiler. You get 2 Iron Skull Leonettes. I really thought you could use 3, maybe 4 of these. These are really cool creatures. And again, I said there was they found ways to make some interesting undead, and right here's one of them. I thought we could use 1 or 2 more, but it's still a good one. I did forget to point out, I do kind of like the fact that these are molded in almost bone white plastic, by the way. That's kind of neat too. Of course, you get 2 Iron Skull Death Rider. I mean, basically an undead centaur with a scythe. Wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful idea. Wonderfully executed. Really like it. That's probably, to me, that and the Lionette are probably the stars of the set. And last, you get 2 Iron Skull Antibata, Antavita, Antebellum, Antebellum, and yeah, those guys. Again, 2 is what you need, and again, I will spoil the adventure if I tell you why you need 2, but 2 is the perfect amount, and there's no kind of mini boss in this one. It's just a bunch of skeletons, and like I said, you can kind of guess some of it by the title. So, yeah. So taking a look at it whole, it's another great set by Steamforged Games. This one I really like. And really I've liked most of Steamforged Games' efforts in this, with these epic encounters. They really go a long way, and I mean, you can reuse the minis in many adventures. You can rewrite the adventure if you want. I mean, you can change it up and make it any way you like. That's another aspect I really love about these. And they're easily 5e compatible. They're a piece of cake to put into a 5e campaign. So, again, you want something quick, easy, and simple with miniatures already. Have a couple of these. These are real easy to throw into any campaign and have for a fun night. Now, overall, I need to give a rating. Yeah, I will say 4.5 stars on this one. I think I might have given it more if it wasn't for the 6 Iron Skull archers. Give me a few less of the archers, a couple more of something else. I think it would have been a 5-star review. Now, that's not saying anything bad. It's still a great set, and I'm real glad to have it. I can't wait to paint it. It looks awesome. The miniatures, I mean, the pictures I'm showing you probably don't do the miniatures justice. I'm going to say that right now. But at the same time, it's it's the only means I have to show these to you. Go ahead and go to Steamforge's website. Steam. Guess who can't talk today? Steamforgedgames.com. And check these out. They have plenty of other games too. Plenty of other games you should check out. My favorite, of course, is these epic encounter ones. But different people have different tastes. They're a really interesting company. I really like them. Give them a chance. They might grow on you too. So that's going to wrap it up for Infinite Realms today. And that, as of now, that's the last of the minion boxes I've got to get. The Ghoul one comes out, I think, next month in June or July. I'm going to have to check that release date. But yeah, that's about it for the time being. So there's boss boxes. A couple of them I'm going to skip. A couple of them I may still get. Hard to say. But this is, I feel good that I'm caught up on Epic Encounters. This is a great set. Great set of adventures and miniatures that I'm really glad to own.